photograph of schoolgirls and asked to point out the loveliest one, will not necessarily choose the nymphette among them.
Jeremy Irons plays a school teacher mourning the loss of a teenage love when he was a teenager, who is still attracted to teenage girls in this latest film adaptation of Vladimir Nabokov's controversial novel, Lolita, which aroused controversy and stimulated debate ever since it was first published in 1954. Early on, the Irons character, a European named Humbert Humbert, takes a room at the house of a widow, played by Melanie Griffith, who has an attractive daughter nicknamed Lolita and played by newcomer Dominique Swain. Is she a self-aware tease? Humbert says she isn't, but the film argues otherwise.
And these are my lilies. I love Lily. Lily's a nice name, don't you think?
Beautiful.
Humbert quickly becomes part of the family. Later in the film, when he and Lolita travel cross country, at one lodge, they encounter the other main mysterious character in this story, Claire Quilty, played by Frank Langella. It turns out he shares Humbert's obsession for young girls.
That child of yours needs a lot of sleep. Sleep is a rose, the Persians say. Smoke?
No, just now, thanks. Good night.
Enjoy.
Like most stories of obsession, Lolita devolves into anger and recrimination.
Leave me alone, you pervert!
You're running away from me. I know what you're
Yeah, that's right, I am! Anyone would try to run away from you!
This version of Lolita is lightweight, in my opinion, introducing and then teasing its scandalous subject matter only to end abruptly. Unfortunately for its director, Adrian Lyne, his film is going to be compared with the work of one of the true masters of the cinema, Stanley Kubrick. His own brilliant version of Lolita was released back in 1963. This version of Lolita is more straightforward, cynical, and less disturbing. I guess pedestrian is the word I'm looking for. Adrian Lyne's Lolita will open theatrically next week in Los Angeles and will air on Showtime beginning August 2nd. Rent the Kubrick version is my recommendation. I saw it 6 days ago, and
well,
I was fantastic.
Kubrick's Lolita is not one of his best films. And this film, although I think it also falls short of the novel, I think makes a more sincere effort to be true to Nabokov's vision than Kubrick does. Kubrick, I think, pulls away from the subject matter and tries to displace it into a more acceptable arena. This is absolutely about the subject of sexual obsession as it goes both ways between these two people. And I think that it is probably not correct to say it ends abruptly. I think it ends where it has to end, with this revelation about Lolita's true feelings. And I think that that reveals the real subject of the novel, which is how men are absolutely controlled by their own delusions about themselves and about their romances.
I remember something that Louis Malle told me when he made Pretty Baby, a film that touches into the same area. And Mr. Malle said, he said, you know, I think young girls know everything. And then they spend the rest of their lives being taught to forget.
Well, Lolita knows a lot more than Humbert does in this movie and in the novel. That's
all right, but what I'm saying is, Mal's idea, that he says to me, is provocative and rich. This film doesn't come close to touching any of that.
I think it does touch it. I don't think it's a successful film, but I think it is a very sincere film, and I think it's a more faithful adaptation, actually.
Well, the Kubrick film is haunting, in my opinion. This film is not.
Okay, when we come back, James Caan.